Hi Dad, imagine that you suddenly decided to drop everything and go on an exciting trip. But where to, you ask? Well, to the beautiful city of St. Petersburg, of course. Would you like to plunge into the world of antiquity, luxurious palaces and estates? Would you like to touch the history of the city page? Then sit back, grab your favorite mulled wine and watch this video. And I'm sure you'll be amazed at the beauty of these images. So my journey through St. Petersburg begins. So a little bit of history: the northern capital, the city of three revolutions, the cultural capital, northern Palmyra, city on the Neva. Northern Venice, city of white knights. This is not a complete list of unofficial names of St. Petersburg. 5 million citizens of St. Petersburg remains one of the most important elements of Russian history and is included in the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. In the city on the Neva in different periods, there have been major events that have become fateful not only for Russia, but also for the whole of Europe. One of St. Petersburg's main attractions are its drawbridges over the Neva River, and its favorite attraction is riding on the rivers and canals. Water is an essential part of the charm and uniqueness of the northern capital. There are currently 94 rivers within the city limits. The city's main attraction is its rivers and canals. A trip to St. Petersburg can be compared to traveling through time. You are in the past, present, and future at the same time. From famous monuments of sculpture and architecture, bridges and fountains, theaters and museums, to various innovation and construction projects. There are not as many visitors to St. Petersburg as there are in the capital. Most of its residents are natives or people who have lived in the city long enough. But even those who have only recently arrived quickly become infected with the general atmosphere of St. Petersburg, and the city is forever in their heart. The list of attractions of St. Petersburg is so impressive that it is simply impossible to tell about everything in detail in one video. So I will definitely be back here again. For a long time, the architectural appearance of the city was defined by the palaces. After all, for 2 centuries lived here for emperors and prominent officials, nobles and wealthy people. The city on the Neva ranks first in Russia by the number of palaces and the richness of their interior. There are 68 parks and 166 gardens, not to mention numerous public gardens, boulevards, and landscaped streets. One of the most famous is Alexandrovsky Park. There is the music hall, the planetarium, the Leningrad Zoo, and a number of other objects on its territory. In St. Petersburg, there is a developed system of public transport, which consists of streetcar, trolleybus, and bus routes. The metro also provides a fast and comfortable movement through the city. This is especially felt on ground transport routes during rush hours, when there is a risk of getting stuck in traffic jams. During the year, the St. Petersburg Metropolitan Railway, which without exaggeration can be called a separate attraction, transports about 800 million people. St. Petersburg is home to many hotels for all tastes. Some of the best are considered 5-star hotels such as Corinthia St. Petersburg, Bellman Grand Hotel Europe, and Radisson Royal. A great option for those who want to stay in the city center but save money are mini hotels. In addition, hostels are becoming more and more popular, and young people usually choose to stay in hostels. In general, this beautiful city can talk a lot and a long time, but really you just need to see it. And you will not believe your eyes, what a beauty and what grandeur. And now I want you to just relax and look at these beautiful images and drift off into the wonderful world of travel. Well, I'll be back here again to do a full review of the city with its beauties, an overview of where to go, where to live, and what the prices are here. That's it. I'll say goodbye to you for today. Have a good day.